Buddy. Oh man. So we're going to be out in the garage today. It is raining. Well, it just got through raining and I had to go cover up the four-wheeler and I got to move some stuff inside the garage today. But today we're gonna be working on one e-bike in particular, well, probably two e-bikes. We're gonna get ready to fix up a step armor for a customer, and we're gonna throw some brakes on a e-bike right quick. So let me just move some stuff around right quick. Also gonna be using a tripod that was brought to me by one of my subscribers, Anthony Stacy. So let's just move this right quick. I know it's gonna be a little bit dark. It's gonna be a little bit dark today. Gotta move some bikes around right quick. Gotta move my son's bike around. So I got a lot of work to do outside, but don't want to overdo myself, you know what I mean? Everybody else in school, everybody, e-bike mom, e-bike woman sleep. So we're gonna move that over. Okay. And yeah, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get set up. But first and foremost, we're going to open this up because we're gonna be using this today. Just gonna put some tools out right quick, guys. Put my flashlight up and everything. All right, move this chair around. All right, guys, so, oh, man, we are pretty busy for this week for battery builds. Got some e-bike builds to do. We got an 84 volt Tommy bike icon to build, waiting on the kit for that. Also, we are gonna be building the world's most powerful Anoki battery. It is gonna be on 84 volts as well. I have the cells down here that e-bike mom, e-bike woman is gonna be putting the insulator rings on today. Oh man, so this is, it's called Fudge Tech. So it's a Fudge Tech tripod. So it could be for a phone, GoPro, anything like that. Oh, shoot. Oh, so we got a phone holder that just came out. That's what I'm gonna be using for my, so it's gonna be a phone holder. Then we're gonna be utilizing the tripod too, because we're gonna be working on e-bike day. We're gonna be working on some brakes. So we got some brake setup to do. I gotta go find some. You know, most of these e-bikes come with, you know, those generic mechanical brakes. They all fit, but some of them are designed different as far as the brake pad goes. So we're gonna be try to find some brake pads around here. If not, we'll just have to put a whole new brake caliper on them. Whoa, this is totally different right here. Wow. I hope this thing comes with some instructions because I definitely need to read the instructions, especially it has a like a off and on camera button. I think it's like Bluetooth. Nice. Okay, I got you. I know what it is. So let's go ahead and take it out right quick. And we're gonna go ahead and set this up. Does it have a locking mechanism? Let's see. Okay. Oh, all right. So, I mean, tighten it down. We're gonna be tightening this down. We're going to put in our phone because this mic can accept a GoPro. I'm just saying though, might can, might not, but we definitely gonna be finding out soon. And then we're gonna be let me show you what I'm working on right quick, okay? So let's put this together. I'm gonna show you what I'm working on, okay? So let's turn the camera around. This is this e-bike right here. I picked this up not too long ago. Y'all will see it in the video, or y'all might see this after the video. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, far as the live session goes. So we're gonna working on this e-bike. This is a DYU e-bike, similar to something like I reviewed not too long ago. Well, it don't have no brakes. So it don't have no brakes. Now I probably pretty much can. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You got Mitch in the house. You got Boss Man. Finally see y'all back in the live stream. Yeah, so that's just what we're gonna be doing. So we pretty much can lay this down. So I'm gonna lay this down real quick because we're gonna be focused on the brakes, the rear and the front. I do have some brakes. I got brand new ones over here that we can use. We can swap out. So these are brand new. So I think I'm gonna put these on right quick. And that's when the tripod is gonna come in place. So I'm gonna put my phone on the tripod and we're gonna, I'm on some alien type stuff. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, one thing too, I'm gonna get my son a telescope, man, so he can do something like that too. So boom, we got two of them, guys. So we got two of them, two brand new brakes. I always save this stuff. Like when I'm working on, you see that frame over there? Not mine, but the one that's over there. Oh, I gotta show you. Did I show you my dropouts? You see, I gotta show you all my dropouts and everything that I finished up. But that is the frame that I always, every time when somebody, want me to build a tummy bike. Also, I got a video on this too. I got to edit and upload about how we transformation E-bikekids bike to where it is now. But yeah, I got these brakes and we're just gonna replace them. I feel like we can just replace them and then we can do some adjustments and go from there. And I think that's what we're gonna do today. So let me grab some tools. I think the only tools that we're gonna need is, got some brake colors right here. And then let's go ahead. We got an Allen set right down. Excuse my tools is a mess. I do have more metric than I do standard because most of the stuff that I mess with metric instead of standard. All right, so I think we got those down. We might have to get some zip ties. I don't know yet, but we're going to get our phone mounted up, and it's going to take maybe a minute or so because we're going to be working on the front. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera around so y'all can actually see. I can see y'all and y'all can see me. Okay, so let me see how this is going to work for one thing. And hold on, let me turn this camera back around. So it's hard to do things by yourself. Okay, that does pivot. Nice. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Does it pivot? So, okay, all right. So let me get the camera in this little slot here, and then we can go from there. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so y'all can actually see. Okay, does fit a Galaxy S24 Ultra. Okay, all right. So now let's aim it down to about right there. All right, can y'all see that? All right, so guys, so this is what we're gonna be working on. And we're gonna be replacing these old brakes with some new ones. So we have some brand new pads. We're gonna be shooting up in here right quick. And they're basically the same, just different design, you know what I mean? So, it's gonna just put it back where it was. What we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is gonna be cutting our little little nib off. And most of this takes a 5 mil right quick. So it takes like a 5 mil Allen. And basically what we're gonna do, we'll loosen up the cable. All right, I'm gonna just take that wire off. Carefully sneak it past there. Now we're done with that. Now, all we have to do now is, if we take the whole thing off, we might can replace like that, and then we can just straighten it out. I'll probably just take the whole thing off right quick. And then when I put it on, I can loosen it up, and make sure y'all, I can see y'all comments in here, you know what I mean? So, all right. So that's what we'll be doing today. And then afterwards, we'll move the camera towards the front and we'll do the same thing for the front. We got the whole bracket loose. Now we just slide the back caliper off. And as you can see, there's no pads left. Now, sure, we can adjust it. Now, we can pretty much adjust this, okay, by using a 5mm Allen on the inside of this here caliper, and there's a little screw. Sometimes you can adjust that. Damn, I don't know, guys. I might be able to use this. Oh yeah, man, I'm working hard, Charlie. I might be able to, yeah, we got some bite right there. So what do y'all think, guys? Should I just go ahead and replace it? Replace the brake caliper with this one? Or should I just go ahead and adjust it and, you know, let it last until something happens to this one and then reuse this one, you know? I don't know. Cause there's still a lot of brake pad left. It just needed some adjustment, you know what I mean? We can take this off too. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, what do y'all think? Should I just, I mean, have more pad? I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. So, I mean, that does kind of bite a little bit. This one does the same thing. Yeah, actually. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put that back. I think I'm gonna put that back. Let me see. Yeah, I prefer hydraulic though, but this is a customer's bike. I don't think they have the money to actually afford hydraulic brakes, which would be a very good option. But reuse, okay. So I guess I'll go ahead and reuse it. I did adjust it. We'll go ahead and put our screws back in it. And I'll say this is going to be an easy fix. Because most of these people, they don't know nothing about, you know, changing pads or changing tires. So they give it to, you know, us guys that work on e-bikes to make it happen for as on changing, you know, pads and tires and stuff like that. You know, once they get a flat, and I tell them, I say, man, it's just like a bike, man. Just, you know. So I think that'll work. So we're just going to sneak this back in. Okay, sneak it back in. All right. And then we're going to tighten it on up. Okay, now I think the ones on okay, that is awesome, guys. So we actually got the brakes working. So let's go ahead and do the other side. Make sure this is real tight. That's tight. All right. All right, guys, so here we are. We got the front one. We're going to do the same thing this one. So instead of actually taking this cable loose, we might have to adjust a little bit because definitely it has a little bit more, you know, this one works better than the one in the back. So we're going to adjust it right quick. We're going to just take the caliper off, and we're just going to adjust the pad in the back. No, you know what? I might even have to do that because there is a hole in the rim. We might can fit this axle, the Allen through, and all we have to do is just adjust it from like that. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Get that really close. Okay, that is really close, and then we'll adjust this our cable. Dang, this went on really fast, to be honest. Okay. Okay, and I think this one is ready to go now. Let me see. Oh, it's ready to go. So we actually fixed it. We actually fixed it, guys. Okay, cable's adjusted. This e-bike is done. Okay. Oh yeah, got some brakes on it now. Yes, sir. Dang, let me see, we got, let's see here. Yeah, we definitely got, I can see the clearance is a little bit, it's on the minimal side. So that is good right quick. And then we can adjust this a little bit if we have to. Yeah, okay, so this is done. That one, I don't know. Now this one, it says it lost charge. I just recently fixed this one. We actually put a new control in this because when it got to me first time, it was, everything comes on, but it didn't go. So no go, no nothing. We replaced it with a new controller, new display, then it works. Looks like they broke that off because it got tape on it. Now, mind you, these bikes do not belong to adults. They are actually kids, like the size of or the same age as E-bike kid. So, I don't understand why they're doing that. So, but anyways, yeah, so this is broken off. I don't even know if this thing turns on. So it does turns on, but the battery is real low. So it lets you know that the battery looks like it's good. We're going to turn it off. And we're going to go get the charger out of the car. Because I had to go change the tire on e-bike woman's car. You see, got a donut on there. We had to do that last night. If y'all was with me on live last night. And let's see here. I still got the tire in the truck. Got my tools. I'll get this out later. And we're gonna grab this charger real quick. I'll get that later. I'm gonna leave the trunk. Well, I just closed the trunk anyways. All right. So. All right, I'm gonna put y'all back. Yo, what's up, Power Chain? Yeah, man. You see what we're doing, man? We are working on. We're gonna be working on this e-bike. We're gonna see what's wrong with it, and I'm gonna have y'all right over me, just to see what's up with it. First of all, the kickstand is bent inward, so the whole scooter sits straight up. So we gotta straighten all that up right quick, okay? So let me turn the camera around. All right, turn the camera around so y'all see what I'm doing. Let me raise this up. And then I will get y'all squared away. Okay, all right, so let me get me a towel. Shoot, man, messing that thing up. I'm gonna sit on the concrete. So we're gonna get our Allen wrenches right quick because we're gonna need those. And we're gonna get our power cord. Okay, so I got a power cord. We're going to it's a scooter. That's right. So it's not an e-bike, it's a scooter. But hey, it's whatever. You know what I mean? E-bike, e-scooter, they all electric. That's one thing they do have in common. So if I say e-bike, then that means I don't really fix on scooters like I do e-bikes. So these are like one in the thousands, of these scooters coming in here wanting me to work on them. So, now what I did, I had to bend the kickstand a little bit and lean it back. So now the scooter won't fall over and possibly hit the fan. But we are going to, I do have another 40-volt charger that I can get, a brand new one, and see if that's the culprit. All right, so we're gonna charge it up. Okay, green light is on. Y'all see the green light. Now we are going to stick it in the hole. Stick it in the hole. And it's charging. So I don't get it. So it is charging, but let me turn this camera around. But the lady said it wasn't taking a charge. But when I plug it in, it's taking a charge. You see the red light's on. So we're gonna let it charge up, and we'll come back and see what the battery indicator is on the scooter. But the thing is, it wasn't taking a charge. Like, it wasn't charging up at all. This red light will not be red. It will stay green. That's when you know something either wrong with the charge itself, or the BMS, or the entire battery itself. You know. So we're gonna just leave it like that. I probably won't be charging nothing for this, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe like a couple dollars in gas just for me going and getting this scooter along with the e-bike that's behind me. Both of them came in a package. And, you know, I don't know if they needed a throttle, but if, I would say about 30 minutes, or no, maybe an hour, we'll come back and check this out right quick. Well, I do have another bike to work on, and it is the Stealth Bomber that is outside. Now, the thing about those Stealth Bombers, let me raise this up right quick so y'all can see me. Now, the things about those Stealth Bombers that, you know, it's awkward. It doesn't have a kickstand. I'm by myself. We're gonna cable ends for, I mean, yeah, I guess I can do that, but I am wiggling the cable. Still red. Maybe they did it with the wrong charger. What's up, electric scooter man? Yeah, so it just not, oh shoot, okay, Zillow, find a house for rent, man. Hey, there's a house for rent down the road from me, man. Hey, listen, there's a house just a block from me that's for rent. My neighbor was trying to get it though, but I don't think they got it yet. But the sign is still out. It depends on where you want to really be at, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you say you want to be up in Pensacola area, which is a big city, really big city. But you know, me, I like to be close to the city, but at the same time, I like to be out in the rural areas so that way, you know, I don't know, because, you know, I own ATVs and I like to ride my stuff, you know what I mean? If I'm in a city, like the apartments I was at, if I was near the apartments, you know, I couldn't be able to ride my ATV, you know? And, okay. I was just checking you out, you know what I mean? So, and then that is fine, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think one thing though, man, you're a grown person, man. So if you wanted to move where you want to go, you can do so, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, I don't know. That's my opinion, you know what I mean? You know, like my mom says, oh, I don't want you in a certain area. I like, man, look, I like this area. I feel it fits me better. So I'll just go over there. Besides, another thing too, you know what I mean? Like, let's just say if you did move closer to me, do you know how many like YouTube ride videos we can do as far as like collaborations and just ride along if you're yeah, and it is. So it is, Pensacola is far. It's almost out of the state of Florida, you know what I mean? Like you're going to be going into like Alabama or somewhere like that, Louisiana, somewhere like that. And, you know, so if so I'm in the heart of Florida, you know what I mean? So, you know, but that's another thing to do. I'm going to be doing some traveling, you know what I mean? I traveled to Miami to down where Gizmo built at. And I want to do I'm going to buy a trailer just to do that, you know what I mean? It is hot today, so it's very hot. Oh, Destin, okay. I don't know if that's over there by Quincy or what's the other place over there? Tallahassee area. I don't know. It's somewhere. There's a lot of places in Florida I ain't never knew existed. You know what I mean? Especially when I go on Facebook Marketplace and I be looking for like e-bike parts or or ATV or dirt bike parts, and I be seeing these weird cities or towns in Florida. I'm like, dang, I've been living all my life. I didn't even knew this is this. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, so it's still charging. So it is still charging. So I don't see the red light. I'm curious. I want to see if I unplug it and see if we got a battery bar, because it didn't have a battery bar. It was showing completely dead. So let's turn that back on. So it's still showing a battery bar that is no battery bar. So we're gonna turn it on. Well, hey, at least you be in a state where it doesn't get cold like that. You know what I mean? Okay, well, let's see what e-bike to work on today. I guess I can start working on that Anoki battery. I'm gonna start, putting insulation rings on it, and or I can work on that step on putting the front end on, because I just got to figure out how to suspend that damn thing in order to get the fork and everything on. You know what I'm saying? I might have to wait for my son to get home from school, and he'll help me, do that stuff right there. And I might do a live session on that today. And as far as that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna go upstairs, and we're gonna talk. We can talk if y'all want, but I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna be doing some insulator rings and get ready to build the Anoki battery before the kit gets here. So let's go ahead and do that. Guess I'll take this with me too. So there's a box right there besides my daughter's e-bike. Is filled with batteries, and that is for the Anoki e-bike built for a customer. So I guess I'm gonna take this up here with me. Y'all gonna follow me up here on the tripod. Now this is a lot. The other box over there has more of the batteries than this one. So let's go. We're gonna go ahead on up, and hold on, guys. Try to get his tripod down so it won't be so awkward to hold. All right, there we go. Ooh. Okay, I'm going in. Okay, grab my soda for one thing. I need a Red Bull, guys. Oh, let me do it with my right hand. Okay. Hey, the one advantage of being tall is that I got big hands, so I'm holding the tripod and a battery box on the one hand. Got the soda in the left. We're gonna go upstairs right quick. Make sure I don't trip, 'cause this is hard. Everybody sleep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, squeeze on in here. Go on the bathroom section. Okay, we are in. Guys. You gotta remind me to mess. Whew. Oh God. Let me set this down. Whew. Okay. Now what I can do, ooh, that thing shook the whole floor. All right, now since I got this tripod, man, I'm so happy I got this darn tripod. Boy, let me tell you. You know why? Because now y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, and then put this down. See, that's another thing about this. That's another thing. Oh yeah, well, hey, listen. So I don't really drink so like that. Maybe 1 in the morning, or I drink none in the morning. Most of it be water, and then from dinner I might have one every now and then. But I did cut back on the soda. You know what I'm saying? Just because of not really health risk. You know what I'm saying? But it's really, let me see, gallstones or stuff. You don't want to have gallstones. Oh man, listen, man, I be drinking those energy drinks like it ain't nothing. I gotta. So let me clear out my. I got BMSs and everything. So I'm gonna put these over in the drawer, because I do have a drawer. I do have a drawer filled with nothing but BMSs and wires. Like if I need 8 gauge wire, 10 gauge wire, 6 gauge wire, whatever, you know what I mean, I can, you know, so I have that. So I had to put all this stuff up. Oh yeah. Yeah, usually I drink like a juice or something, you know, to get me started. Now I'm gonna get my tablet. I'm gonna get my tablet right quick because I be, like I say, I watch. Now what I need? Okay, so I don't need my tools, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my tools up. Okay. What'd you say? No, I ain't yeah, it's the caffeine that make them. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's got it's a Fuego, man. I don't really like Fuego sodas, man. They're okay, but they're not as strong as I want it. Yeah, one of these days I gotta clean up this mess. So I'm gonna grab some insulator rings now. E-bike mom, E-bike woman's gonna help me. So we're gonna do a couple of we're gonna do this one box, and we're gonna bring it up here and get to work on it. And then I'll get, oh shoot, okay, here we go. So we got our batteries. Hold on, let me turn our notification off. Let me know if y'all, let me know if the wind bother you right quick, you know what I mean? Because I do have my fan on, because it does get hot in here. And then we're going to, oh, haha, okay. Thailand Red Bulls, I never heard that before. Ah, oh, god damn it, the peanuts. All right, so we got some peanuts in here. This is just half of it too. So it's one box of mini boxes that I have. Take this off. And we have this box. All right. So here are the cells. Now these cells you can get from 18650 battery store. They are cheap to have, and they're like 12 to 15 amps per cell. We're gonna be building a 24S 12P for the Enoki bike. So it's a 24S 12P, and what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna start doing this. We're gonna start putting these insulation rings on first. We're gonna prep this battery up, so that way, yeah, man. So man, as y'all YouTubers out there making some moves, like far as channel updates and anything like that goes, I just uploaded a video about how my channel got hacked and how I had to go by getting it back. You know, I had to do a lot of stuff like that, you know. So I hear y'all talking about this person. Do y'all know that person or something? Like close friend of y'all's? Dang, man, it's kind of awkward because, you know, I'm about to actually look away just to see who making the comments and everything. Now, like I say, this is a little boring section. And well, you know what I'll do, I'll probably not even continue any further for the live session, because all I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be boxing all this up. Now this is how I do it. Now this is how I actually really do it. So I take 4 of these at the same time. So I say four like this. Because if you do it one by one, it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever to actually get these insulation rings on these. Another thing too, when you get charger from AliExpress, make sure that it works. Cause I got a few of those chargers from AliExpress and they didn't work out of the box. Like it was dead on arrival. I was like, man, it's hard. It's really hard to get your money back. Well, I love these chargers. They did change the like the styling of them. These chargers, I really do like these chargers. This charger is for the Stealth Bomber battery that I built, and it is a 5 amp charger. 72 volts. They do make these in 100 too. So they make these in 100 volt chargers for the 84 volt batteries too. I also had to make this adapter because it came with an XT90. So I made this adapter. So go from XT90 to XT60, and it plugs into this. So yeah. I like these chargers right here, but make sure your chargers work, you know what I mean? Well, so Charlie, what these kind of do is, it just protects it, because you know these batteries already have insulators, okay? So as you can see, these cells have insulators already. Now what this does is, these actually add another layer of protection just in case you build a battery and you put too much current, you know, or if you run in like thin nickel strips, and then what happens, you put too much current, that nickel strip will burn and it will melt like let me see, I can't, but it will melt this here wrap. And then possibly, if it's too much, it'll burn through this insulation. And then this right here on the corner. So this right here corner, this is a Molicel P42A. Ain't nothing wrong with this. I just got to rewrap it. Matter of fact, I might do that in a few minutes. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. But this is all negative. Let me point that to you. So this, well, my tip at, that's all negative. This little part right here is positive. So everything from this to this, all the way to the bottom of this cell, this is negative. So if that nickel strip touches this, you can actually cause a short. And some of those batteries, when they do that, that's why they have a lot of thermal runaway, okay? And then another thing too, if you run in high power through these cells and it creates a lot of resistance, then these cells will get very hot. These are not protected. Now, you got some of these cells that are protected. What I mean protected, they have like a small little fuse in them. So if they do have a short, it'll stop it. It won't work no more. You know, and it almost render the battery useless. And then Gary Hensley from Cyberworks showed me how to do them. But it's dangerous. I won't even do it. But he does it. You know how to get these back alive. And I just throw them in the trash. But this one does work. So with being said, let's go ahead and throw a shrink wrap on this. Okay. So what we're gonna do? This is the old wrapper, and inside that wrapper is the insulation, which is here. Let's throw that away. That's no good no more. But we're gonna get this one back alive. Well, it's still alive, and I'll show you right quick. Hold on. So this is the insulation that comes with the Molicel, and then we got the Molicel itself. Now let's take a voltmeter. Let's take that voltmeter right quick, and then we'll go ahead and read it to make sure that it's, you know, that it's alive. So we won't be wasting our time. And you know, now on the back of this, is a little stand that you can pull out, but it looks like you need a screwdriver just to open it up. Yeah, it's in there. So, all right. So we got our voltmeter on. So we're gonna turn that on. Still not gonna work yet, but we're gonna put it right here, and then we're going to read our. Let's see here. I think that's on millivolts. So let's see. It should. So it's 3.4. So this cell is 3.4 volts. So we know it's a good cell. And what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and just wrap it so you can put that out of the way. I do have some battery wraps. I do have some of these. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to slide this bad boy in. It won't stay folded out for me. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna slide that sleeve in like that. Okay, just a little bit. You want just a tad of it. Okay, so I can wrap around that insulator. Now, what we need now is the insulator itself. Think what I did with it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, all right, now we're going to put our insulator ring on top of that. Oh. Just like so. All right, so we got an insulator ring in, and then what we're going to do now, we'll just turn our heat gun on. That might be too much. We're gonna find out though. Oh, it went down to the bottom. Nope, we don't need that. Okay. There we go. There we go. So we have another nice battery, okay, and we can put that over there. So that's a good multi cell. We gotta do the same one to this one. This was messed up, you know. So what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and start tearing the wrapper off, and then do this one the same way. Because you don't want, you don't want to waste these batteries, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're good or not. I mean, especially if they're good, you definitely want to use them. So we're going to get the insulation out of this one. I got to order some more battery wraps too. I've been using a lot of these. Okay, we got this back up. All right, there we go. So now we have two batteries that are good. We're going to check this one too. So we don't want to do this and then it doesn't work. So definitely want to check it out. Now this is one thing I might put like a little hook or something to get this out. Let's go ahead and turn this on. All right, let's check it out. I mean, it really doesn't. So it really doesn't matter where you put. Hey, what's going on, Bernard Fox? Yeah. So if we put it on, have the positive at the negative and then negative at the positive, it'll just read. It'll read it's 3.1 volts, but it says, you see that little negative sign at the right there where the 3 at, or in your case E. It is reading that it's reverse. Okay. Now we reverse our little plugs, then it's showing that negative is not there no more. So it's 3.174 volts. So these two batteries are A-OK. Now we can reuse them. Probably put them down here because I'm using them for something else. I do have another battery I can work on right quick. And it is the, okay. I might can work on that too. So let's go ahead and work on that. So we do have a few cells that's bad on this battery. Now this is in my early stage. We're gonna put this down for right now because we're gonna have e-bike mom and woman work on this. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this up. Because I've already been working on it. I'm gonna redo the whole battery. So what we're gonna be doing with this battery, we're gonna be reselling it. Just because the owner doesn't want it no more, we're just gonna resell it, but we are gonna be putting a BMS on it this time. I'm gonna get, all right, hold on 1 minute, okay? Let me grab my tablet. Oh, grab the tablet right quick so I can start on it. Okay. All right. So here we go. We have this is like a stealth bomber battery. That is a 14P. It's a 20S 14P battery. What happened to this battery? It has dead cells in it. I already checked this side. This side rendering 0. I haven't checked the other side as of yet. I'm going to redo the whole battery. I'm taking these off. These little nickel inserts. Yeah, I'm taking these off because we're finding that it has a lot of high resistance, and these are not designed to carry 636 line amps to the controller. So we have some resistance. So when we redo this battery, we're going to be using some copper nickel. So we're going to have, instead of these inserts, we're going to be using straight this nickel, and then we're going to be using copper. So this is 0.2. We're going to have 0.3 nickel, 0.2 copper. We're going to be welding. And if I want to do 0.3, we're going to use some flux, which is brought to me by Nick at DIY500amp.com. So here is his address. So y'all can see it right there. So that's DIY500amp.com. He has some flux, so we can do this. Now this is dangerous, guys. So this is, even though there ain't no many people watching, there might be a few people watching after I upload this video. This stuff is dangerous, especially when you taking these nickels or these insert off, because you can touch the live session. This is live still. So this negative side and this positive side is still live. So, just be careful. I wouldn't advise nobody to try this if they didn't know what it was doing. So I got to turn on my TV right quick. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna. Okay.
And I said,
all right.
We started with each other. And I said, we're going shopping towards me. I don't know where it leads to. You know what I'm saying? I stopped the one I'm trying to grab my bag.
All right, now we're going to try. All right, so we're going to need some pliers. And we're going to need our plastic pry bar, okay? Because what we're going to be doing down. You can bam on it, and you can pretty much can get the glue off.
If you had the gun, how did he get it back?
No, I don't know. No.
I kind of made this
I just dropped it back in.
so if anything does, happen as far as the, battery goes bad like this, I can easily repair it.
Do you own any guns?
So there we go. So we got this off. And like I said, we're going to be throwing this away. But we're going to get these our negatives apart. Now, the reason why this is easy because this was done with a K-well. So I had a K-well doing this. Now, if I had the old Sparky here, which is the Glitter A11H, this will be pretty much very hard to do. You'll be, instead of the nickel sticking to the cell, you'll be actually peeling the whole cell off with that that glitter, man. That glitter do not play. See, I can just pop these off.
And we know you're on the playground. So there's the two cars. Show me how you were parked and show me which one is you.
The positive is the hardest because you got to be really careful with that positive because any little, nick above this insulation ring to the negative, you're going to cause a short. So you want to be careful when you, rebuilding batteries.
Where y'all stop on the road?
Now I already then test the voltage
Side by side on the road, or is one off?
on these batteries. So we still have like, and let me show you what I'm talking about right quick. So we have two banks. We have this bank and the other bank that's dead. But I'm gonna show you something right quick. I'm gonna show you how to do this.
What point did you get out of the vehicle? Who got out of the vehicle?
Okay, we're gonna set up our voltmeter.
Oh, he come to the driver. Okay.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Now, as long as one of these cells read voltage, then all of them gonna read voltage. But if you got one cell that's reading 0, then all of them gonna read 0. All right. So we're gonna do our negative, and then we're gonna do our positive. So it's 4.1 volts. Oh, y'all can't even see that. My bad. Can y'all see that now? Okay. So when we test the negative, that's 4.1 volts. So that means all these cells to this one's going to read 4.1 volts because all these are ran in parallel. Okay. So all these going to equalize the same. Now we're going to do our positive. That would read 3.8 volts. Okay. 3.8 volts for that. And then we have to go on this side right here. And then that reads 2.9. That was really low. So these cells were very out of balance. That's the reason why I'm going to redo them. I'm going to charge the one that's low voltage up so it can pretty much be the same voltage as the rest of them. But the one that's reading low, as we can go right here. Let me take this tape off right quick.
You got in the car.
All right.
His car.
So if we read right here, nothing. So it's not reading nothing. You see how so I took that off.
So what did you, okay.
Put it back on. Nothing. That's because this whole entire parallel group right here is 0. So that one, this part is bad.
So where does he get your bag from?
Now, if that was a BMS on here, which my early stages of building these batteries, do you know who told me that I didn't have to run a battery out of BMS? Y'all will be surprised, to be honest. The same person that blamed me for his battery fire is the one that told me I didn't have to run with a BMS. And I thought that it was so true that I didn't have to run a battery out of BMS.
I know you were buying.
But his battery caught on fire.
How much were you?
And I still, I'm still going to run mine with no BMS because I was thinking about, hell, I charged my RC car with, with lipo cells,
3 grams.
and
I mean, I don't know.
and it charges up, but my Crate 8S, one of the batteries did fail on me, so I'm pretty much going to start doing balance charging on that. Okay, so these are pretty. So these gonna come off. Like I say, you got to be careful.
So did you see him with a light?
Yeah. This the one I built for one of my subscribers. Or like I say, he got another bike with he got a better e-bike. So what he did, he stripped his stuff bomber down. He's selling all the parts. So we're gonna be redoing this battery with the BMS on it, and we're gonna sell the whole battery. No, you're right. You're right, Oblivious, and it took me a long time to realize that, because of the fact that I was blind. That's right. So see, that's another thing. Learning every day. I learn from my mistakes, and like I said, the guy that had the battery fire told me I didn't have to run with a BMS without a BMS, and that's what I did. On a few e-bike batteries I built, I did not put a BMS on it, and I feel bad, because of the fact that having one of these around, gave me a whole perspective of building a battery now. You know what I'm saying? Either this one or this. Hold on, where is it? Or something like this. So till this day, I will not build a battery without a BMS or an active balancer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I won't run a battery without one of these or one of these. This is an active balancer. This is a BMS. I got to have it, man. Now that I see, it took me long enough. I was stubborn, but it took me long enough, and I realized, hey, these people are right. Maybe I need to put a BMS on this. You know what I mean? But not just for safety, but to keep these in check. They keep these batteries balanced. You see that we had a 4-volt battery here, and then somewhere down here is a 2.9 volts. That is completely imbalanced. That's like almost to 100 millivolts of deviation right here. So the battery won't run at its optimal performance when you have a voltage lower like that. 2.9 versus a 4.0 volts. So that's why I'm redoing the whole thing. And these not good for high current. These right here, no bueno. They good for like 200. If you're making a battery with 200 amps, this is good. Oh yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, if you have a BMS and you short your battery out, maybe you can, actually reset your BMS by unplugging the battery from the controller and then plugging it back in. But like I was saying, so remember, guys, you can take it from me, you can take it from anybody else. These inserts are good for around 200 amps, no more. After that, you're gonna start seeing resistance. Even though it has copper, which I thought, since it was copper, these only 45 amps continuous. But they have these little thin, I don't even know what kind of nickel this is. It's almost like a 0.1 nickel strip, and
we're trying to find out.
Ooh.
We don't know.
But don't be afraid though, too. When you work on batteries, don't be afraid. Just as long as you're careful, then you can pretty much disassemble your whole battery pack and then redo it from scratch. You know what I mean? These cells are not even a year old. I think these maybe a year old, but the user didn't even get any use out of it, to be honest. So now what I'm gonna do after I strip it all down, I'm gonna clean them up, so it still have some nickel still on it. So I'm gonna clean these up. The temp today is about 75 degrees, I believe. Let me double check right quick. So let me go home. It's 61 degrees today. 61 degrees outside, which is pretty good. I mean, it's you can ride your e-bike out there.
What'd you have in the bag?
All right. So I'm gonna get these off, and then I'll probably just stop them right there because I gotta take a break and everything, and I gotta get my son from school. What's going on? Glad you're in the live session, man. We ain't doing nothing but taking some batteries apart, man. We disassembling this pack, and the bad thing, we gotta test all the voltage. Yeah, this is a P42A. So that is a P42A pack right here that we're tearing down, and we're going to be whoa.
Okay. What, $1,200 with diamonds on it?
Yeah, we're gonna be disassembling, cleaning it up, and putting it back together.
Oh, okay. But M is married season.
Oh my God, 47.
MCM.
Where you at? Oh, you 47 degrees, man. That's cold, boy. Shoot.
So it's
They get 47 degrees here, boy. I be like, man.
MCM. Okay. That's what I was asking. Okay. Anything else? Any jewelry in there?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the battery's not old. These packs not old, man. You know, so we're still gonna get a lot of life out of this pack.
So after he grabbed your bag, what did he do with the bag?
Okay, that's good. And you just take your plastic little pry bar and you start hammering away. You know, just kind of tug them a little bit. Don't bend them back, you know, because you can nick the positive side. Oh, 55, not bad. That's good, man. 55 degrees ain't bad. That's how it was this morning.
What was the gun when you knocked it away from?
So it was like that this morning, about 55 degrees. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this off right quick. We're gonna take this off, and then we're gonna conclude the story. We're gonna this live session I meant to say. Now how to do that? You can't just go ahead and grab these, okay? Yes, this man. Yes, I'm watching the crime scene. Let me turn it down a little bit. You know, I like to watch. I kind of like to watch stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because there, you know, it's in too many. You know, the e-bike channel. You know, it's. I don't know, man. It ain't all that. Yes, I know. Payment reminder. Yeah, tomorrow. Yes. So I got these bills coming out.
If you already have content made for YouTube and socials, just
all right.
upload it here as many
And
as you want. Test it, tweak it.
And just the e-bike YouTube channel, man. Like, it doesn't move me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just do my own videos and everything. I do watch some of my like subscribers that subscribe to my channel. They have a YouTube channel. I watch them. I subscribe to them. So when they pop a new video out, I watch them. But everybody, you know what I'm saying, the thumbnail is what really throws me off. It's like more of a clickbait, especially like when you have these e-bikes, they want to review. Let me, so y'all can see my face. Sorry about that. All right. So, you know, like they be hyping up these e-bikes, you know, they're like 50 miles an hour or something like that, you know, like making it look like it's the fastest thing out there. That's my opinion. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Just say, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know, these e-bikes are getting faster, you know what I'm saying? Faster than 20 miles an hour. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Hey, listen, man. That is what gets me about people with these e-bikes. There are so much crazy stuff going on out there than just having an e-bike and riding it down the road without a helmet on, you know, or riding my kids' e-bike, but they so hyped up on that. But look at all this stuff going on here, man. You got people getting hurt, getting killed. But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what I like about this stuff, man, the interrogation process of it. These detectives, man, they know what they're doing, man. They do their homework, man, and they find these, you know, the evidence and everything, and then, you know, got Then these days we got doorbell cameras, man. You can't get away with nothing, man. Like, you probably go out there and, rob a bank, change up a car. So, man, boy, there's gonna be a camera that's gonna catch you doing something, man. I'm telling you, boy, everybody, because all these doorbell cameras and these traffic cameras and everything up, man. So anyways, so about this. Now, don't jump onto these. These are too big. And what's going to happen is that you're going to be scratching up the shrink wrap. You think so? Man, I don't know, boy. Hey, boy, there's some people that think they can do that like that. Way them tell us like, okay, well, you're going to jail anyways. Exactly, man. Exactly. In here, man, they be worrying about the wrong thing instead of their own issues, man. Worry about your own issues, man. Worry about your own household. You know what I mean? Don't, man, like, let me have my fun, man. Hey, I'm a grown behind man. They got a mama. We all in it together. Our kids riding. Now, there's certain things, say like my daughter, I won't let her, there's certain things I won't let my daughter do that I'll let E-bike kid does. Now, E-bike kid is more in tune with his e-bike. So he knows, my daughter, she's autistic, so I have to be very careful of him. But anyways, my son is calling me, and I got to go get him up right quick. I will be back soon about this live session. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, working on. Yeah. That's what I'm doing now. But yeah, let me get back with y'all, man. I'll be right back. Oh, shoot.